Hey everyone, today in this video we have got a really cool surprise for you. So my partner here,
Theron Hineline.
He moved here 2 years ago, right? So we didn't sell Theron a house, we met him after he bought a house, but we're going to talk to him about his move and, is he staying in Bend, Oregon, or is he getting the hell out of here? We're going to get after that video right now. All right, Theron, so you moved here from where?
Northern California, Marin County, San Rafael.
About 2 years ago, right?
Yep. 2 years has been about the middle of next month.
What brought you to Bend, Oregon?
You know, we'd enjoyed our time in the Bay Area, had a great community of friends around us, but as we were transitioning from the elementary school to the middle school, our children were transitioning, we were kind of looking at our lifestyle and saying, this is a good place, but what else is there? And we really wanted to kind of get that outdoor adventure involved in our life a little bit more. We wanted to get closer to Mount Bachelor was one example. My kids are into outdoor activities and sports, and I'm an outdoor enthusiast. So we made the move to a smaller town and a place that we've visited before that it just had a great vibe, from the rivers to the mountains to, all the things that this community offers with the people is what brought us here.
That's awesome. So, we've talked about in our videos before, right? Like what draws people to Bend. Marin County, actually, we found this out yesterday, like it founded mountain biking. Like that's where mountain biking starts. We have some of the most highest world-class trails in all of the United States here in Bend, Oregon. So that outdoor lifestyle. But, other than, you can't play 24/7 right there. And so what else brought you to Bend, Oregon? Was it jobs? Was it hospitals? Your wife obviously has a career. Like what outside of outdoor activities made Bend, Oregon the absolute best choice for you guys?
I think it was a little bit of the people. We had friends that were here already that were calling us all the time saying, this is where you need to be. We miss you. Come on and join us, which that made it welcoming, right? That made it inviting. But it was also kind of what you get for your money. We got out of a smaller house on a smaller lot into a bigger house on a bigger lot. That's important to me, and that was important to our family. We had kind of a growing need for space. So we were able to sell at a good time. We were able to use some of that equity that we had, and we got ourselves into a really good spot in the real estate world here. And, the trend is growing. This is a place that has people moving to it, and we wanted to be part of that excitement. So it was the schools, it was the size of the town, it was the amenities and the food and the restaurants and kind of the culture, the art scene, a lot of the stuff that this town offers. But it's all about that outdoor adventure.
Oh, and by the way, my name's Joshua Grossman. I'm the leader of the Lifestyle and Bend team. This is my partner,
Theron Hineline.
And we have put all of our information right down below so you guys can reach out, because we love nothing more than making these videos. There's one thing we do love more, though, is that's getting to sell you and your family a house and introducing you to Bend, Oregon. And it's not just about the sale for us. Literally, it's about making relationships. We want a friend and a neighbor out of every client that we have, and so far successfully we have 100% done that. So if you're looking to make a move, down below, Theron's number, my number, call us. We'd love to talk. Shoot us an email, send us a text message, sign up for a Zoom consultation, and we will get to work on making your move to Bend as smooth as possible.
And I'll add one more thing. It's not too early. I don't know if it's a week, a month, a year, but it's not too early to start the conversation. Start learning the neighborhood. Start learning the town. Start figuring out where your place would be here, because there's a lot of different ways to do it, and there's a lot of things to learn. It's a small town. It's not a huge area, but there's so many parts to it that let's start that conversation and figure out how we customize this search for you.
Absolutely.
My wife and kids are into horses, so that's big around here too. And we got to really kind of explore that, and we do it all the time. It's a big part of our lifestyle here, so it's awesome.
So that's awesome to hear that, like I've been here since 2003. I'm a native Oregonian, so I was born and raised in Oregon. Lived in Bend for 22 years now. And when we originally came here, we came for the same reasons, right? Like, we wanted that outdoor lifestyle. I hiked the trail every week for 4 years. Yeah. And I still haven't hiked all the trails in Bend, Oregon, or in and around the area. Mountain biking. I got a mountain bike and a road bike. Probably my two most prized possessions are my equipment that I get to go out and do things. But, we get a lot of people that are reaching out like, hey, lifestyle in Bend, what that's all about. So I think what Theron's saying is it's not just outdoor activities. We got a good art scene. We've got a very vibrant community. People are, be nice in Bend. It's an absolute truth, because people here, have you experienced that? Are people nicer here than they are in California?
I love my California family, and there's a lot of people that I've stayed in touch with. but there's a difference. And I'll capture it like this. When I engaged with friends in the past, it's usually a quick catch up. How you doing? I'm limited on time because I'm busy and I got someplace to go, and I want to stay in touch. But it's not that same depth of interest on how people get to know each other. When I'm here, when I'm talking with my neighbors, when I'm talking to my friends, it's like 20-minute conversations just happen naturally and it flows, and it's still not enough. We want to keep going to get to know each other more. So it's just a deeper appreciation of who everyone is, how we appreciate one another, and kind of what type of people and what the vibe is around Bend. It's very welcoming and it's very encouraging to get to know your neighbors.
And I think one of our last clients said it best. They live in California and they're getting ready to move here, and he's like, man, it's just a rat race. Like, it's fast, 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 fast. And I'm not bagging on California, because California is a great state. Lots of people, millions and millions of people call California home, right? But if you're not looking for fast pace, bam, 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 maybe Bend, Oregon is the right spot for you, or any of our surrounding areas, right? There's Redmond, Lapine, Madras, Terrebonne. Theron and I, we service the entire area, and we just love Central Oregon because it offers so much of that vibe, right? What is the lifestyle in Bend? It's everything. It's outdoor, it's community, it's great restaurants, it's the wine scene, it's the cool little shops that we have. It's not super corporate-y, although we do have some corporate. I mean, we got Best Buy, we got Costco, we got those stores too, right? But it's just more hometown. It's sitting down by the river, talking to my real estate partner about why Bend, Oregon was the choice for his family. And that's just what this area brings that a lot of places don't. So, Theron, what about schools? You got 2 young children. What's the school scene here?
It is it's pretty impressive the amount of options that they have, from standard public schools, which we participate in, to multiple levels of accelerated school programs and unique school programs to whatever your needs are. But we found that it offered everything we were looking for. Class size, campus style, the flow of where it is in proximity to where we could live. So being able to bike to school, walk to school, have all the friends in the neighborhoods, and kind of a safe place. But the education levels are fantastic. So really happy with where we're at there.
Well, that's awesome. I mean, I also have 3 boys, actually, 26, 22, and 8. They've all gone through the school system, and one currently is going through the school system. So I absolutely know that the schools are great here, because we got 3 great boys as a result of them. Jobs, people move here. Oh, it's so expensive. Our average home price, I think the median home price is $750,000 right now. Yep. Some way higher, not too many way lower, a few. But what cost of living? Like, when you guys came here, you're going to start a new career. Your wife's already established. How does the cost of living affect you coming here from where you came from? And what about people that are moving from places in Florida or Texas that may have a lower cost of living? Why would you still choose Bend, Oregon?
It's an interesting question, and I think it's relevant for many people to understand that Bend is recently rated one of the #1 remote working locations in the country, and it's because of the people and the environment that are here. So can you do that? Can you take your California career or your anywhere in the world career and live in this playground where you can sustain that? Well, that's big. And a lot of that has impacted the growth in this area, because since the pandemic over the last few years, that's become a possibility for a lot of people. But I will tell you, there's lots of opportunity here as well. I moved here. I'm a product of the car business for a long time, and I was able to succeed in that. But I changed because I wanted a different lifestyle for my schedule, my flexibility of being able to be where I want to be. And real estate's been great. For those that are in real estate, it's a growing market with a lot of opportunity. So that could be a career to investigate in.
And we're recruiting. So if you're watching this video and you are in real estate and you want to see what the Bend, Oregon market is, the Lifestyle and Bend team offers some perks that you won't find anywhere else.
But I think, companies like Hydro Flask, Project Bike, great companies here locally. There's a lot of opportunity in the hospitality business, whether it's restaurants, hotels. This is a destination. So whether it's camping and outdoor lifestyle there, whether it's the ski mountains in the summer and the winter on how they do it, the rivers that they have active with, all the things there. There's so many ways that you can find your way to survive and thrive here, and then watch the outside communities growing. So the ability to have cost of living in Redmond or Madras or Lapine and still be able to enjoy all these amenities that we're talking about in this community, well, those exist. And it really is find the solution for you if this is interesting.
So that touches on cost of living, community, schools, what it looks like compared to California. So overall, Bend offers a pretty attractive picture. Yeah, we might be a little bit more expensive than some places, but we're a hell of a lot cheaper than a lot of places. So that begs the question, Theron. Are you staying? Or are you getting the hell out of here?
I'm not going anywhere. And my wife constantly looks at me and reminds me how happy she is that we moved here. And her only regret was we didn't do it sooner. So if you're looking at that conversation in your house, hit us up. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, we would absolutely love it. And so we're talking about, moving from wherever you're at to Bend, Oregon. Theron made the move. Does he like it? Well, we've got a free offer for you. So in the comments below, we put a link to our free relocation guide. Theron, what's in the relocation guide?
We put a ton of time into the research to make sure that we save you that effort as you learn about best jobs, different parts of town, who are the employers that you need to know, what are the schools, all the stuff we've been talking about, and a boatload of other things you'd want to know before you move here. So check it out.
It's absolutely free, and all you got to do is click the link below. It will take you a page, and you can get it right there. And so we absolutely appreciate you guys joining us today on our video. We're here at the First Street Rapids. Like right here behind us, people actually go out there and they get in their kayaks and they do barrel rolls and all that kind of cool stuff. This is what's waiting for you in Bend, Oregon. So we'd love to have the conversation. We would love to show you why Bend is the absolute mecca for the outdoor enthusiast, but so much more ties into that. So appreciate you tuning in today. And here's a question of the day for you guys. What does your area have that compares to what Bend, Oregon has? We'd love to hear it in the comments below. Question of the day. Does your area where you're at offer similar things to where we're at? We don't know the entire United States, or maybe you're overseas, maybe you're in a different country, maybe you're in Canada. What does your area have that our area may not? What does our area have that you want to learn about that your area may not? So that's the question of the day. We appreciate everyone tuning into the channel today, and we look forward to seeing you around town soon.
Theron Hineline,
Joshua Grossman,
Lifestyle in Bend. Hit us up.
Talk to you soon.